Hello. Had to make sure my audio wasn't doubling. Got some water. Got a Diet Coke. All set now. Let me make sure everything is working. The mic is working. Music should be working. The audio shouldn't be doubled. I think we're good. How is everyone doing this weekend? By everyone. Oh, let's see. Hello. How are you? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a minute. I didn't stream last week because I had a friend come in from out of town. We went to the Lady Gaga show. It was fantastic. Got my cords tangled up here. Let me get situated. All right. I've been well. Hope you've been well as well. Now, I don't know. I don't have a plan this week. I was going to do more random stream requests, but it is a very, very special little girl's birthday tomorrow. My niece. And she is doing an ocean themed birthday, so I might just sketch some random ocean things. I don't know if my sister's going to be in chat relaying those requests to me, but just warming up with some ocean creatures, and we'll go from there. Or maybe if people have ideas in the chat, I'll just loosely sketch things and warm up and get back at it. I've been drawing a bit today for work, but not for fun, so just warming back up. Let's do a jellyfish, perhaps. Ocean OC. We could. I don't really make OC, but if anybody has ideas, that'd be good. Characters from cartoons. Oh, we could do some SpongeBob stuff. Jellyfish. Let me look up SpongeBob jellyfish specifically. Well, wasn't there an episode where there was like a queen jellyfish or king jellyfish? King... I think it was the queen. Oh yeah, King Jellyfish with the cape. And the queen was the robot. I remember this now. Let me draw King Jellyfish. I think that'll be kind of fun to do. Let me close out these other tabs I have open for no reason. You could draw for us group shots of famous bands over the decades and their logos. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Okay. Cartoon sea-based creatures, characters, not creatures, though I guess creatures would work as well. Where's just the picture of King Jellyfish? There it is. Alright. Let's start with King Jellyfish. That's an easy one. And then if anybody has any other ocean ideas, throw them at me, and whatever sounds good, I'll loosely sketch, and if something really strikes my inspiration, I'll bring it into its own canvas. We're doing ocean stuff today. Even if my sister doesn't turn up because she's busy with the prep for said ocean-themed birthday party. But I'll at least have some ocean things to send her after stream if she doesn't turn up. Be like, hey, happy birthday. Here's Aquaman could be a sea. Yeah, we could do Aquaman. Like the SpongeBob Aquaman or like the real deal Aquaman. Or not Aquaman from SpongeBob. Who was it? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Just an Oops All SpongeBob stream. That's it. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. There's Stinger Flynn from Garten of Banban. He's a sea-based creature. Let me write these things on the canvas so I don't forget. Let's see. Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy. And then Stinger Flynn. We're going under the sea today. Though I think the next stream, next week, I should be doing some autumn, fall stuff. Because 'tis the season. And if it wasn't already fall, I mean, it technically is on the 21st, so in a couple days it's officially autumn. But it really feels like fall now. Like, the weather isn't quite there yet, but this Lady Gaga show, it was very Halloween. How many tentacles does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. Or not tentacles. I don't know what you call it when it's a jellyfish. I don't know. Is it tentacles when it's a jellyfish? Who was the animal expert that was always in here, like, telling me the names of things? Drawing enough SpongeBob for the year. Yeah, we're getting our fill today. Aquaman is half-brother Ocean Master. Oh yeah, it's spring in Australia. I forgot. Your stuff's all flipped. Aquaman. And Ocean Master. We'll see. I'm not too great at drawing like realistic superheroes, but it might be a fun challenge to do like a cartoony, cutesy version of Aquaman. Maybe looking confused at Mermaid Man. That'd be kind of fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll fit one behind the other ones here. Yeah, we'll get our fix of SpongeBob in today. How's everyone been doing? How was everyone's weekend last weekend? Ocean Bay. Ooh, water Pokemon. Water type Pokemon. Very good idea. Water type Pokemon. Specifically ones that are ocean, like the whale one, Whaling, or I can't remember what it's called. The one that looks like a whale would be good. We'll fill up a whole sheet of ocean things, and if there's a standout sketch that's like, oh, that's so cute, we can maybe do a final illustration of that. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to not put too much pressure on what it all becomes. You're fine? Good. Glad to hear it. Aquaman's easy to draw. Use 90s and 00s cartoon. That's a good idea. Instead of a more like realistic, muscular comic character. It's Whaler. Is that the whale Pokemon? And there's Starmie and Staryu. Goldeen. I'm trying to think of ones that look like they would live on Earth in oceans, or maybe Goldeen wouldn't. That's kind of a freshwater fish, isn't it? What else would be an ocean dweller? Whatever the seahorse one's called. I'm so bad at the name. That's in the original 151 too. I'm old enough I should know these things, but alas. I'll fix this. I'll smooth it out in the refined sketch I'll do on top. But I like the the see-through that you can see the cape behind the jellyfish. I think that's a cool effect. That's cool. Also add water-based creatures from the Legend of Zelda and Mario games. Ooh, we could do that. A blooper. A blooper would be cute. Davy Jones. Very good. I'll add these to the list here in a second. Just fleshing out where the puffy fringe of the cape goes here. Alright. Ooh, and I like that you can see the underside of the crown as well. You can see the little, like, hole in the crown underneath King Jellyfish. Very cool. We'll move King Jellyfish over here for now. Alright, water-type Pokemon. Mario. Zelda. Water stuff. Davy Jones. Zora's. Yeah. Zelda. Put Zora's. Maybe let's do a Zora next. That sounds fun. Let me look up Zora's. Let's see. Do we want to do the ones from like Breath of the Wild? Who's that shark guy from Breath of the Wild? Or Ocarina of Time, or whatever I'm thinking. Excuse me, in my mind's eye. We could do the shark guy from Breath of the Wild. Zora shark guy. I'm horrible with character names. I'm so sorry, everyone. You know who I mean. The big red guy. Sidon. That's the guy. Do like a bust shot. And we don't have to do full body or anything super detailed. With his little trident or whatever. Ooh, Finding Nemo. That's a good one. Prince Sidon. Just like a headshot. Oh yeah, that with the shimmer in his tooth. That's cute. That's a good reference picture. Real quickly work on that one. It's a little bit challenging for me because it is a little more humanoid and less cutesy than I normally do, but let's just see how it goes. Let's just push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. Whoops, why? My tab just went away. There it goes. Just want to be able to see my chat in real time. Finley from Indigo Park. Let me add that to the layer here. Finley, Indigo Park. Nemo. All right, I think this is a good list to start with. If we think of more ideas, we can add them later, but I think this is a pretty good array of things. Hello, how's it going? How are we doing on this beautiful September evening? I am in the Halloween spirit, but I have nothing planned for Halloween. But I was thinking about it so much at the Lady Gaga show because there's so much like costumes and red and black and green and zombies and whatever. I'm like, man, I haven't dressed up for Halloween in a hot minute. I need an excuse to and a costume idea. His fin things are a little more narrow than this. I did a really awesome zombie back in high school that I DIY'd with layers of Elmer's glue and toilet paper and paper towel that I'd let dry and layer, and then I cut like a big wound on my neck and put like black paint and red paint and fake blood in, and I won the costume contest, which the grand prize was like $15. Okay, it was high school, who cares? But it was the principle of the thing. I wanted to win. And I did. I have photos of it somewhere, buried in a folder of all high school photos. But I was just thinking, I haven't done a Halloween costume in a minute, and I love Halloween. Don't know what I would do. I kind of wanted to do, what's her name? The redhead artist lady from Beetlejuice. I think that would be a fun one, with like little curly hair things on the side of her head. I think that'd be fun. Who are we drawing? I'm just sketching really quick. I don't know if I'm going to commit to it or not because I'm kind of like not vibing with it. But Prince Sidon from Breath of the Wild Zelda. Let's see how I feel when I get his eye in here. I don't know if I'm doing it justice. But I just wanted to draw this like toothy grin with the sparkle. I thought that would be kind of fun. And he is a shark, so he does match the theme. We're doing ocean stuff for anybody who's new in chat. Yeah, I don't know if I'm knocking this one out of the park. I told you it's a little out of my comfort zone. He's not super cutesy, wootsy, and squishy like things I normally do, but it's good to challenge yourself and put yourself on the spot sometimes. He's got like a spike growing out of his neck here. I wanted to do him like doing this little fist pump thing he's doing in the ref, but yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling him. We're gonna put him on a hidden layer. We're not gonna completely erase him, but cut and paste, make sure he's on his own layer, and we're just gonna tuck him down here and hide him for now. We'll come back maybe. A bait and tackle shop, a seafood restaurant, a lighthouse, or a fishing boat. I like a lighthouse. I think that's cute as like a space fill. We're gonna need some stuff to fill the little spaces because I'm imagining filling this up with like, you know, a few different ocean things, and then maybe we'll need things to fill the gaps. So a lighthouse here, a little boat, a fish hook, you know. We'll make these things fit together, I think. I think it'll be cute. So we already have a SpongeBob one in, so I don't want to jump to Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy just yet, because we already have a SpongeBob on the board. Is anyone mad about the Nintendo patent for Pokemon? I haven't heard about this. Tell me more. Let's try a water-type Pokemon. We'll fit one over here somewhere. I'm just gonna write my idea. Pokemon, and then maybe we'll do an Aquaman over here. And then we'll do, I want to do this Garten of Banban character. Let me see what they look like, see how big they are and all that. Stinger Flynn. Stinger Flynn. Okay, oh, it's another jellyfish type character. So maybe we have that down here in the bottom right to kind of balance out the other one. Stinger Flynn. And the tentacles can fit any kind of composition. I can have it swim any which way to fit, so that might get moved around. And then who else? Let's see. If we do Aquaman up there, I would do a blooper, but that would be a third tentacled thing. Though maybe that's, maybe we do all tentacled things. We have like a blooper, over there. No, I kind of want some variety. A Nemo fish. We could do Nemo, or Nemo's father and Dory. What was Nemo's dad's name anyway? It starts with a G. Is it Gil? I don't remember. We could do a Dory and Nemo up here. Nemo's dad. Whatever. Can't remember his name. Nintendo basically made a patent and made it that only they can use the creature collector genre. I don't like that. Oh, an ocean mine? That would be kind of fun under the ocean mine. Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land. We'll put an ocean mine over here because I think that feels SpongeBob-y. Don't they have like chains underneath them? Maybe it's like sticking up from the ocean. Am I hallucinating that? Hold on. How little do I know about the world? No, I'm correct. They do have like chains underneath them. I was like, did I just invent that? We'll have one sticking up from the bottom of the canvas here. We'll have some kind of Pokemon here. Some kind of water Pokemon here. Have Nemo and Dory up there. That Garten of Banban character. Aquaman up there. We need something to fit in here. We could do another Pokemon here or something else aquatic. And then a little something here. I think that'll fill up the canvas pretty well. And then in the spaces between we can put bubbles and little tiny fish and maybe some coral, seaweed or something to fill up the gaps and keep it real oceanic. I think that would work. What else do we have on the list? Let me look. Okay, Aquaman. Oops. Cross off the Aquaman, Stinger Flynn. Pokemon. Is there another Mario Ocean thing that I'm not remembering that we could put in? I can't remember. Oh, Davy Jones. He might be a little complex. Finley Indigo Park. Let me see what this character looks like if they'll fit in. Finley Indigo Park. Finley the Sea Serpent. Oh, they're horizontal. They'll fit in the in that little space that like the one on the bottom. That's perfect. So we'll put Finley down here. And I'll write Indigo Park so I don't forget. Okay, this is a really, really rough composition, but I think this is a good collection of things. And then we could fit something else here, maybe a lighthouse or I don't know. Something over here. Something else oceanic. And then for the Pokemon, I think ocean. Let's type in ocean Pokemon. I kind of want to do the one that looks like a whale. There's Kingdra, Gyarados. It's not really. Yeah, what's the whale one? Let's do the whale one. Whale Pokemon. The big red round fish. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let me just Google Fish Mario. I think that'll help. Fish Mario. Cheep Cheep. Perfect. I think my niece will like a Cheep Cheep too. And I think that'll fit really well under King Jellyfish. Whoops. Let's move King Jellyfish up here. And then we'll do a Cheep Cheep over here. Cheep Cheep. Aquaman. Or maybe we'll flip. Because then I can have Aquaman sticking up from the bottom. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. I want to flip the placement of Finley, the sea serpent. I want to move him up here so he can kind of wiggle around in this space and like fill this up, twist, and fill this up. And we'll move Aquaman, like waving hello or whatever with his trident or whatever he's got down here. Then we'll fit in this whale Pokemon here, and I think this will fill the space a little better. The lighthouse is like, take it or leave it. We can do something else with that, but I think this is an okay, very rough start. Now let's lower the opacity of this so we can't see how ugly the sketch is. A crab trap, that would be a good one too. I think this is a pretty good start. So, alright. Let's start with the whale Pokemon. There's Wailmer and Wailord. And Wailord is the one I had in mind, the big final evolution. Though it looks like there's a Oh, it's a shiny Mega Wailord. Let's just do straight up Wailord. No shiny, no Mega Super Duper whatever things they do now. Because I like that he looks just like a blimp. Like a whale blimp. I think that's cute. We're gonna squish him and style him a little bit to make him fit in this space. Because he is very, like, he's very one width. It's like a big sausage. But I'm gonna kind of taper the butt end here to give a little more room for stuff on the end, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna make his fins extra round and squishy, because that's just what I like doing. I'm gonna round out these edges and make him cute and cuddly. Make his fins like almost too small, like they don't really make sense for propelling his fat whale body, but it's cute, so. Hey, how's it going? How is your weekend going? Does anybody have any fun fall activities in mind, or just enjoying the crisp autumn weather, or spring if you're in Australia? Any spring plans? This is my favorite time of year, so I'm very excited. I love the burr months. I'm very excited. I like the colors changing. I had a friend of mine text me yesterday and asked me if I'd come visit, and she's out in Idaho, and I had to Google. I'm like, does Idaho get pretty fall colors? And it does, so maybe that's something I'll do in November. I don't know. I don't know anything about Idaho, but I need something else in my agenda for the year. So I have my mom coming out to visit in October, which will be a lot of fun. I need something else autumnal on the calendar. So any recommendations for where to go with beautiful autumn leaves? You have 1 week left of school for term. Women go crazy in the fall. They sure do. I love it. Why does my computer keep doing this where it says private browsing is locked? I'm not... What? I don't know. Sorry if the audio doubled there for a second. Not my intention. My browser is losing it. Also, I'm falling off the screen again. I don't know why I keep doing this. Where I'm like over here talking. Yes, the ladies do love fall. I will accept being basic. You find it funny that people in America have started school and you're almost confused for term 3. Yeah, I don't have to go to school anymore because I'm 35 years old. So, finish not fused. I was like, I don't know if that's a term. I just don't know because I'm not cool or what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 6 stripes, and they come almost to the edge of the mouth, but not quite. I kind of want to make these lines a little bit thicker than they actually are, and maybe fewer of them. Like we'll do 4 and make them a little chunkier, and make the proportions in general a little bit chunkier. Though I do like the little teeny weeny bead eye. Yeah, I've fully accepted that I'm basic. I like fall weather. I like candles, fall scented candles. I'm not really much of a pumpkin spice latte girl, but I do like a chai latte. I'm into that. I like wearing a scarf, you know? It's cute. I like it. You never get to experience the true seasons because you live in the land where seasons don't exist. Yeah, women do go crazy in fall. That's the consensus. I'd totally agree, by the way. Yeah, I grew up with all seasons in the Midwest, grew up in Michigan. I live in Chicago now and we get all seasons, but for about 8 years of my life I lived in California and I ended up missing rain and snow, which people think is crazy, but you do miss it when every day is kind of like the same. Even if that same is 75 and sunny with a slight breeze, you do kind of miss like the crappy weather. It's really weird. And it does make that first day of spring in Chicago, when it goes from that like crappy, slushy, gray, snowy January, February weather to like you get a random beautiful sunny day in March. Everybody's outside It's a lot of fun. You're grateful for it. You've earned it, you know? It's not, you don't take it for granted. It's a lot of fun. California girls. I was a California girl once upon a time. I lived in LA for a time in my life. I lived in Northern California for a time in my life, so I've seen a few different types of California climate. The weather is always perfect in the Bay Area. It's crazy. And most of the year in Los Angeles, but then you'll get like 2 weeks where it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit and you just don't know what you're doing there. California Girls by the Beach Boys. See, I was thinking the Katy Perry one, but Beach Boys are objectively better, so we'll go with yours. I am not a Katy Perry fan. Sorry to anyone in the chat who is. You're banned. Just kidding. I just don't think she's made a good song except Teenage Dream. That's the only one for me. Waylord is a chunky boy. You live in Florida, the Four Seasons don't exist. I love Florida, but it is summer year round. I have family down there and I love Universal Studios and Disney and all that. I love the swamps and the feeding the manatees and the gators and stuff. I love all that. All right, we can close Waylord out now. I think we got a nice chunky boy. Let's see where we can fit Aquaman. We might have to move Waylord up a little bit to make room. There's plenty of room up there for Dory and Nemo's dad. Don't have to take up that whole chunk. And Finley is a sea snake, so Finley can kind of fit wherever. So I think this will be enough room for our plans. So let's look up 90s Aquaman cartoon. You only care about the music? Yeah, a good song's a good song. I don't have any personal gripe against Katy Perry, the woman. I don't know her, but I just don't like any of her songs except Teenage Dream. And I do love the Beach Boys. That's great music. All right, let's look up. Oh, he's got like long hair in this one. I don't know anything about Aquaman, by the way, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, the 60s one is even simpler. Let's do 60s. I like the old school, like almost Hanna-Barbera style. I don't know if it is Hanna-Barbera, but there's something about that that's kind of cool. Got him throwing a water ball. Got him riding a seahorse. Got him doing his little mind control or whatever, talking to animals or whatever. I don't know what Aquaman does, guys. I'm so sorry. But let's do him doing the little like ray of whatever, talking to fish or whatever he's doing. Let's do that. And then this pose of him with like his hands on his hips that I'm seeing when I Google Aquaman cartoon. Feels is a good song as well. Don't be afraid to catch feels. Yeah, I don't think that of that as a Katy Perry song, but that's a good one. Don't be afraid to catch feels. Yeah, she just sings the little chorus. Pink Floyd is the best. Yeah, Pink Floyd. In my mind, it's dad music because my dad loves Pink Floyd, but it's great. Dark Side of the Moon's great. Started to play my old Switch again after not using it for years. Mine's got a layer of dust on it, probably this thick by now. I have not touched it in so long. I feel really bad. I spent all this money on games and I just don't play it. What you been playing? Oh, Pokemon Violet. That was the next message. Cool. I do not. I think I was playing the Harvest Moon Wonderful Life remake, Story of Seasons or whatever the new one is. I think that was the last time I played Switch. And that was months ago. I was also really into that Jurassic Park theme park game on there, which runs horribly on Switch, especially not in docked mode, but like I still played it and got like 90% of the missions complete before I gave up on it. This is going to be a really whack drawing of Aquaman, but I'm going to do my best. I want to try to draw something that's not within my comfort zone, okay? Let me have this. I'm already messing up the like shape of his head. This is what I get for not practicing human anatomy very often. Here, let's just start over with the head. Let me think this through. He's got like a real broad chin. Real manly jaw. Pink Floyd is an experience some people on the chat might want to wait till they're older. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't recommend it to, any minors in the chat. But my dad years ago went and saw they did some like laser light show or something where they did it set to Dark Side of the Moon. That would be pretty cool to go see. I wish they'd do more random music-based like album listening parties for stuff like that. I would go. I love to just sit and listen to music. And like if these acts aren't touring anymore or the concert tickets are crazy, we might as well have like more events where you just sit and experience an album in a room together. I think that would be kind of cool. Are you worried about the YouTube restrictions? Nah. First of all, I don't post a lot of videos anymore at all. Yeah, you are. Maroon is an excellent Pink Floyd song. Yeah, you're too young to be in this chat. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, my browser keeps... I think... Why did I load this? I'm gonna... Real quick. It keeps telling me I'm in a private tab. I shouldn't be in a private tab. Hold on. If the audio doubles for a second, I apologize. Maroon is an excellent Pink Floyd song. Okay, I think we're good. Problems. It keeps graying out my window and saying private browsing is restricted. Yeah, doesn't that suck when you send somebody a playlist and they don't listen to it? Especially when they ask you to put a playlist together. That's just rude. Huh? Yeah, I would know nothing about that. Div 1122. DLV. Div. No, I can't relate to that at all. This Aquaman is taking the whole stream and it's like not even good. I'm embarrassed. This is what I get for trying to do something out of my comfort zone. Okay, let me at least get him in shot, okay? With his like Aquaman belt visible. We might have to do something else over here. We're gonna have to put the sea serpent over here and then move Nemo and Dory, whatever. We'll figure it out. Or I'll move Flynn over because Flynn has fit tentacles and can fit anywhere. So we'll move Aquaman over here. I just want to be able to get his pecs in and then his Aquaman A belt here. I was going to do him doing the little O's off his forehead, but that's going to bump into Wailord here. So I could move Wailord over. And then I'll have to move... Oh, I could put Cheep Cheep over here. Let me write Cheep Cheep. Cheep Cheep can be hanging out with Dory and Nemo's dad. Alright, I think we got it. Okay. Just want to get the belt in so you know it's Aquaman. And then he'll be doing his little ray of talking to the sea creatures or whatever he's doing. Right? Is that where it comes from, his forehead? This is what I get for not knowing anything about Aquaman. It looks like it kind of floats in front of his head and it doesn't necessarily go on his head like that. We'll do those like that. Betrayal by your own friend, right? My friend didn't watch or listen to something. I'm never sending them things. I know. Where are we going to put Stinger Flynn? I'm going to put Stinger Flynn over here where this ocean mine is. If we have room for ocean mines and other props and stuff, we'll do it. But I'd rather make more room for the characters. Characters take priority. And I'd rather not have Aquaman talking to Wailord's butt. So we're going to flip Wailord around. There we go. That's better. And I might tilt Wailord down because horizontal, it's not very interesting to look at. So we'll have Wailord swim like this a ways, like he's talking to Aquaman. Aquaman has something very important to say. I know. It's not great, is it, when you create a specific catered playlist for someone and they just don't listen to it. It's very rude. I do have friends that'll send me like, 50 things in a row. I'm exaggerating, but 10 YouTube videos or TikToks or whatever. And I'll watch them all and react to them all and leave little comments, and then I'll send them one thing and they won't respond to it at all. And it's like, you know what? We've been friends for like 20 years, but like this is the final straw. This is it. It's a little frustrating. I'm too old to like make it a deal breaker for friendship, but it is a little annoying, Hello, Susanna. How we doing? Yeah, he is massive compared to Wailord. I never said anything was going to be to scale on this, okay? If it was to scale, Wailord would just be the entire canvas. And that would just be a little obnoxious. We'll just do a very stern and serious looking face on Aquaman here. With the like simple Hanna-Barbera eyes. Try to fix his face proportions so it doesn't look crazy. Did you know that Wailord is light so that they can't... Oops, I ran out of room on my screen here. I need to be able to see the full commentary. Oh my gosh. So they can float in the sky, yeah. Hey whale, you have a big mouth. Watch what you're saying. Yeah, this is a gigantic Aquaman if we're doing things to scale here. Okay, this is about as good as my Aquaman's gonna get. I never said it was gonna be good, but you know what? I got myself out of my comfort zone. Okay, we're gonna move on from Aquaman because... Oh, wait, no we're not. I gotta fix his hair. It's driving me nuts. He's got like a chunk of hair over here. There we go. What would Aquaman's Pokemon team be? I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, he's really close and Wailord is way far in the distance. I like that perspective. I think that's better than gigantic Aquaman. All right, that's I don't want to mess with it too much. We're going to leave Aquaman like that. So, we're going to put what was his name? Flynn Garten of Banban. We're going to put him in that bottom left corner. So, let's Stinger Flynn. Let's look him up. And we'll make him very cute. We're going to keep everything as cute as possible. You know how I do. Let's think of how we want the tentacles to go. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. So we could do... Maybe all the ocean creatures are kind of pointed at Aquaman. That might be a little silly. They're in his vicinity. They'll talk to him if they want to. We're going to do whatever composition looks best and not worry about it making sense. I like the real simplified look of this with like the little simple ridges on the body. And one big ol' eye. I don't know anything about this character, if they'd be like hesitant to talk to Aquaman or excited about it or what. Thanks for the hearts. My favorite Pokemon is Sprigatito from Gen 9. They're the grass starter and a cat. Oh, I know that one. Guess what? It's my favorite because it's a mix between my favorite things, cats and plants. Aw, Sprigatito is very cute. And I hope I said that correctly. But I know the cute Pokemon you refer to. They're very good. I'm going to sketch just lines of where the tentacles should be and then flesh it out. Maybe something like that. It takes up a good amount of space. This one shouldn't be so long though. Maybe this one should curl in more so it's about the same length as the first one. Like that. That works. I think that works just fine. And we'll flesh it out. I don't mind these two overlapping, or three, I guess, are overlapping. There we go. And then I feel like this should come underneath the head just a little bit. So let's move this, tilt this, like so. What's the one Pokemon that looks like an Emperor Penguin? That's a good question. Let me Google. I don't know if we'll add it to this canvas, but I'm curious now. Emperor Penguin Pokemon. Empoleon. He's pretty cute. I like him. Maybe we'll do, when it gets closer to winter, we'll do penguins and ice cream Pokemon. I think that'd be cute. Alright, so next let's do Finley from Indigo Park. Finley, Indigo Park. And we might draw the body later to fit whatever area is needed, because we might have to move around Dory, Nemo, and Cheep Cheep, so we might actually draw them next, but I kind of want to draw the head of the character first, and then we can fit the body in. Waiting on Birthday Girl to wake up from her nap. I'm drawing all ocean stuff because I heard Birthday Girl's theme is ocean for this year. So I'm doing all ocean creatures and characters. Let's draw this sea serpent's head first. I heard she's getting a octopus cake. Or squid cake or something like that. I like this kind of cow-shaped nose this character has. It's cute. Thank you for the hearts. Mama's making octopus cake. That's what I heard. I couldn't remember if it was an octopus or a squid. I did that little easy cat one for her that one year. Or I decorated it. I didn't make it, but... Stinger Flynn is a giant jellyfish. He can also give the player weird dreams. Well, he's cute. You know already. Yeah, I hope the cake turns out cute. I was shown a video of what it's supposed to look like. So we'll see. I like this very like square head shape too. It's a cute character. I'll have him kind of eyeballing Aquaman too, like, what's up? Sea serpent tongue. Finally, your beloved. Your beloved. Then I think there would be another fin on this side of the head. I just want to get the head in for now, and then we'll figure out where the body goes when I get the other characters sketched in. So let's size down this head a little bit. Move it like here, because the body is very flexible and can kind of go and fit into whatever nook or cranny needed. So for now, we're going to work on the Cheep Cheep, Nemo, and Dory, and they might need to be a little smaller to make room for Flynn's body. So let's do that next. Let's do a Cheep Cheep. Cheep Cheep. I know, and I was thinking of drawing Blooper from Mario, so squid is not a jellyfish, but a third tentacled being. But I think they complement each other. It's two different styles of jellyfish, so I think it works out. And then Cheep Cheep. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, I'd rather reincarnate as a squid. I would too. I think that would be a good life. It'd be a chill life. Especially a giant squid. Who's gonna mess with you except whales? I think that's their only predator, right? Just whales eating them. Cute little cheepy cheepy. Happy Friday. Hey, nice to see you. You did good on King Jellyfish. Thank you. Finley's very shy from what I've... Yeah, you did good on Aquaman. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't feel like I did great on Aquaman, but I tried, you know. I'm trying to do something out of my comfort zone. Finley's very shy. Yeah, I can... from the eyebrows, yeah. Maybe he's too shy to approach Aquaman, even though he's being summoned. It's like, well, gee, I don't know. I like this this little mohawk that Cheep Cheep has. I've made him a little tall. Maybe I need to squish him a little bit. Just like that. Whales like peanut butter and jellyfish sandwiches a lot. That sounds delicious. We got a bunch of fishy creatures. Then we got a man. Well, he is aquatic. He's Aquaman. He dwells in the ocean, doesn't he? Does he live in the ocean? Guys, I don't know anything about Aquaman. I know that that's Trisha Paytas' son's name. It's Aquaman. Beginning and end of my knowledge of Aquaman, guys. He's having a whale of a time, but I'm throwing a tomato with my mind. You can't see it, but... Where did the phrase whale of a time even come from? I can't be bothered to Google it because I'm preoccupied drawing Cheep Cheep, but I want to know. I'm pelting tomatoes at you, though. Telepathically. I don't get the pun either. I just know it's a saying, is whale of a time is like a pun. Or whale of a time is a saying. And because Whalelord is a whale. See, you know what? Your pun flopped. Get out of here. You're getting banned. I genuinely don't know where the saying comes from, though. It's just one of those things people say. Like raining cats and dogs. And you're like, what? You're doing the thumbnails quickly? Yeah, I'm moving through this one pretty well. Aqualad and Aquagal. I don't know if they'll fit on this particular canvas, but maybe for another canvas. If I whip through this one and really get through it with like cleaned up line art and maybe a layer of color, maybe we'll do some other aquatic characters on a second canvas. You love puns, so keep doing them. Don't encourage bad behavior in this chat. This is an anti-pun stream. Or I'm anti-pun anyway. Did Aquaman not do that song I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world? I think that was a relative of Aquaman's just named Aqua. Close though. I get more obscure with the references, so the next canvas is just like members of the band Aqua. Dory, Nemo. Let's fit them on here and then see where this sea serpent fits in the canvas. No, just no. I just remember that meme where a YouTuber asked a viewer what it is, a 1x1 Lego brick, and when he searched it up and saw an image, he went, "Yep, you're banned." Your sketches are so well done. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's literally just years and years and years of doing this. It's it. I don't do a lot of formal studying, and I don't feel like I did a ton in college either. It's literally just drawing all the time. You just do this for 15 years and you just get good at it. I don't know. And I still feel like I have a lot to learn. A lot. I really struggle with like Aquaman down here. Like drawing muscles and stuff. Like that's rough for me. But drawing cute little animals and stuff. I've been doing that since I could hold a pencil, so. Her nose is very like narrow. Dory's. There's different versions. These puns are getting a bit fishy. Very funny. There's different versions of Aqualad. They both look really different from each other. The party emojis. Thank you. Love your humor. My humor or the clowns in my chat telling puns? We can't have multiple pun lovers in chat. Everybody's getting banned. This can't be happening to me. I can't be getting outnumbered in my own stream. It ain't right. My least favorite thing on Reddit is when somebody starts a pun reply and then there's like 50 replies of people underneath them doing other puns. It's like, come on, people. Drawing muscles is the death of me. Yeah, me too. Drawing a human man is very difficult. Because I feel like women, you can kind of cheat it with, you can curve it up generally. I mean, you could draw a very bony or muscular woman as well. But like a muscular man or a muscular woman, I guess, would be my kryptonite for drawing. Very difficult. You can't hide it if you don't know what you're doing. This body on Dory is looking crazy. I was trying to do a perspective of like it's going into the distance a bit, but I might have to just copy the reference a little more closely instead of improvising it because it's looking a little nuts. I gotta get these proportions right. Something like that. And I want to have her tilted down looking at Nemo's dad. Marlin, that's his name. Oh my gosh. Why did I think it was Gil or Gale or something? Marlin. That's Nemo's dad's name. I still love when you go to the aquarium, like the shed here in Chicago, you'll see a blue tang and some kid always will point and go, look, it's Dory. Or a clownfish, look, it's Nemo. And sure enough, that is Dory. That is Nemo. The cutout shape is something like this on the head. There we go. And this is all black. Of course, my humor queen. Thank you. You're not banned. Nemo's dad is called Marlin. I'm so sorry I didn't read your comment from earlier. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. Same circus, different clowns. I could tell better jokes than that. Then do it. You should be punished. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. That's cute. You're officially my favorite person. Yes, my sketches are aqua themed. If you missed the context because you're arriving to the stream not at the very first 30 seconds of it, like most people, I'm doing an ocean themed like spread of characters because my niece, it's her birthday tomorrow and her birthday party theme is ocean. So I'm doing ocean stuff to celebrate the world's cutest and smartest and funniest little girl with some ocean characters that I think she would think are cute. And then, of course, whatever she requests, if my family members in chat would like to pass on to me, any request she has that gets priority. Birthday girl gets gets dibs. But I thought it would be cute to do some ocean themed stuff on stream. And I didn't stream last week, so I'm kind of like out of the loop of having anything planned. So this was the plan that I came up with 10 minutes before stream started. You're officially my favorite person. Here's a joke I came up with. What do you call a banana mixed with a kangaroo? A banana-roo? That'd be a cute hybrid stream. Remind me, we'll do like a food animal hybrid or plant animal hybrid at some point stream. I think that would be pretty cute, actually. Banana-roo. I could see a banana-shaped tail on a kangaroo. I'm trying to visualize how else it would fit. It would be banana yellow and maybe have like a stem on its head as its hair or something. I don't know. All right, there's a Dory, and then we'll get a Marlin. Now that I know his name. No thanks to me not reading the chat for 800 times that I missed it. I'm sorry about that. That's so annoying. Marlin Nemo. Are you going as Billy Ocean? Why don't fish like basketball? Because they're afraid of the net. With the next canvas, it'll have just members of Aqua and Billy Ocean. And then Marlin, all the reference pictures of him are like the same pose of him waving with one fin. And I need something where he's like looking up to the right or up to the left that I can use instead. This one will work. That'll work. That is like the world's smallest reference picture. We're gonna have to work with it. Let me screenshot it and flip it. Flip it and reverse it. Where is that? There we go. Tools, flip horizontal. There we go. There's our ref. All right, we'll get Marlon in here. Oh, you're hooked? Not you too. We can't have more puns. We're going to erase these bubbles for now. We're going to need some room for a fishy. Make Dory a little smaller. Put her here. Try to make a fish pun, but you tanked it. You're all ganging up on me. My own chat's doing mutiny. I don't know. Watching just for the halibut. Okay, they'll put a smile on my face. It gets a pass. Fire no cap. Marlon in every reference photo, whether he's actually upset or not, looks upset because he's got like the furrowed eyebrows and like the fish wrinkles. Old man wrinkles on his forehead. He looks concerned in every picture of him, which I guess he would be concerned. He's looking for his son, right? But even when he's like happy and smiling and pictured with his son in this reference that I'm looking at, he looks upset. You're finally my favorite sketcher. I'm bad at jokes. Like shark fins, you know? We're gonna get fan now. Get banned and fan. Stop baiting the hosts. This is what I get. Feeding the trolls by reacting to it. Who knew my chat would be my biggest bullies? Do fish go to heaven when they die? Only the angelfish? But I've wanted... maybe I should draw it on this stream, because I talked about it last stream too, funny enough. If I ever got a tattoo, which I probably wouldn't because I'm very picky and I would hate it within a month. But if I ever got a tattoo, it would be like this little angelfish design that I have in mind. And it would be on my shoulder. Because I love a little fish, and I am a Pisces, so it fits. But I can't commit to getting a tattoo. I would hate it immediately. You're here? No, you're good. We're doing all ocean stuff for Bean's birthday, ocean party. So I took all requests for all ocean characters to fit the theme. You're not late. We're just getting started. Sorry, your plate. Get it late and plate. Oh yeah, everybody's ganging up on me because I mentioned that I hate puns, and so everybody's doing fish puns to bully me and troll me and upset me. So join in if you have one, I guess. Before I ban everybody in chat. What if the next stream you go for reptiles? I could do reptiles. That'd be fun. I do love reptiles. I love all creatures except people who tell puns. That's very, very sweet. Stop your actions. The puns are so funny. I'm just being real. I don't have a poker face for my discontent. Oh boy, why was the clam in pain? Why? If it's an actual joke that's funny, that's fine. Puns are what's gonna get you banned. Not really. Maybe though. I don't know. If you tell enough bad ones, I'll think about it. Yeah, why? Because he pulled a muscle. Well, you're supposed to spell it like muscle, like M-U-S-S-E-L, but I get you. Don't be coy, let's dive into these puns. Stop talking and drop the vase. JK Smoyle. Not drop the bait. This is like Animal Crossing pun tier. I hate the puns in Animal Crossing too. I love Animal Crossing, but fishing is... I feel like that picture of Ben Affleck where he's holding the cigarette and just looking like... like, I can't do it with the puns. Jillian tells me that one all the time, and of course I spelled it wrong. Pet reptiles, pet tiles for short. Yeah, I agree. Pet tiles. I don't know if this Marlin's turning out that great compared to Dory, but I'm doing my best. I think this reference isn't as good. His eyes are not this big either. Like, his eyes are more round. I'm making them like ovals. The proportions are just like not it. But like, I think once I get the clownfish stripes on there, people will know what it is, you know? It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, I'll fill it out with bubbles and stuff to fill up the space. Starfish and all kinds of other filler. I think I need to scooch him away from Waylord a little bit. He's a little close. Like here. I think that works. These puns are finished. Oh. It's meant to be a pun. Oh, the pet tiles. I think it's a good idea. Finding a bad fish pun on here would be a real fluke, but how does his fins end in like a little, like a scallop, like that? Then we're gonna simplify how many lines are here, and really simplify these clownfish lines. You're all a bunch of clownfish. There's my pun. I'm surprised nobody took that, since I've been drawing this Marlin for what feels like an eternity. Could you please calm down? You're being a real pain in the bass. You're going for the combo. You're like combo punning me now. I'm getting assaulted. So we're gonna take the artist's soul. Yeah, I'm feeling it slip away. I don't know what I could draw to torture you guys with, though, to get you back. Because I feel like you guys would be down for me just sketching whatever I feel like sketching. So, like, I can't do anything that would, like, bore you guys to tears as retaliation for the puns. So we're just all stuck here. I'm just gonna have to deal with you guys torturing me. All fun puns. Stop carping on about your bad day. All we're gonna draw all stream for the next 10 streams is just my Neopets. That's all we're doing. And you're gonna like it. Hear about the goldfish that went bust? Now he's a bronze fish. No, you're tapping into the resources of like online pun lists. Come on. You're like going to the armory to armor up. Ridiculous. Can't expect a squid to answer a tough question without inking about it first. Give her a flake, like a fish flake. That was kind of cute. All right, now we need to fit the body of the sea serpentine, because right now it's just a head. So I might need to shrink. Let's shrink King Jellyfish a little bit. As much as I love King Jellyfish, and think King Jellyfish might be the star of the show for me personally. Let's merge all these rough sketches down into one layer, and then scoot King Jellyfish up a bit and shrink a little bit. Make a little room for the sea serpent body without shrinking too much. I think that's good. I don't want the tongue getting in the way of the fin, so we're gonna have to move the tongue a little bit, or maybe just... Oh, that kind of fits perfectly right here. I might move the hair a little bit up a bit, just so it's not so close to the cape there. Perfect. And now to fit this body in. So, let me loosely sketch. All right, if the head's connected here, we could do something like this. Though we'll have to move the rest of this fluffy hair to like to come off the body like here. something like that. There we go. Where's Nemo? We got Marlin, so I don't know if we're going to put Nemo. Maybe he's still looking for Nemo. If we have time, we have time. Maybe I'll throw like a hidden Nemo, like a hidden Mickey in the corners and like. Though Marlin kind of has become Nemo in the hearts and minds of the children who go to the aquarium and just point at every clownfish and say it's Nemo. Because Nemo's barely in the movie. It's Marlin for most of the movie. Nemo's in the movie for like maybe 15 minutes or something like that. And then he's gone. I'm exaggerating, I think, but it has been a while since I've seen that movie, so. It's a good one, though. Whale, whale, whale. Look who the catfish dragged in. Very good. Very good. Oh no, I'm out of fisher net. I had to send this again because you didn't see the first message. I'm sorry if I missed it. I keep getting in the zone drawing. I'm still sorry about missing the multiple messages about Marlin being named Marlin. What do you think? I think that's how that tail works. And then it's got some little ridges on the outside. Like that. We need to scoot this in. We don't want this all jutted up against Dory here. I think that works. And we'll draw the belly on the sea serpent. Like that. Very rough. And then a couple scales. It'll look better when I do the inking on top, which we'll do here in a moment. Once I fill it all up with bubbles and sea stars and other various sea things. Let's move King Jellyfish a little bit away over here. Maybe we'll do some SpongeBob stars because they're easy and cute. Put a couple of those up here. We'll do a couple bubbles. Maybe a Whalelord will have a couple bubbles coming up here. Maybe a sea star. Need some little filler items. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles everywhere. And maybe a seashell? I think that'd be good. Do a seashell over here. Sorry if I'm missing anybody in chat at the moment. I'm locked in on getting the canvas filled. Lots of bubbles. We'll do maybe another SpongeBob flower or two. Another sea star or two. Done some bubbles. I think that's filling out the canvas pretty well. Another seashell down here. Maybe tilt it this way. Like that. And some more bubbles coming up from the bottom. There was going to be an ocean mine and stuff, but I think this works. It's a very busy canvas full of oceanic activity, which is what we're looking for. And then another shell up here. Sea star. I think that's pretty full. Aquaman's huge. I think this is a good rough start. These are cracking me up. No. Whale, come back. Stop with the whales. No shark, you. Oh, and there has to be spikes on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll fit the spikes in here. There we go. I knew I was missing something with the design here. Okay, I think that does it. So let's go on a new layer and get to inking with the dry ink brush, my favorite. Then maybe we'll do a monochromatic blue-green, like ocean color thing. Maybe I'll do the dry ink 1, which doesn't have as many holes in it. I think that's the move. There we go. It's a little smoother as well. Nah, I like the classic. Classic. Go. So there's a no thank you. The whale jokes are your favorite. You're flying to think of good puns. Whale come back. I think I read that one already. Why are the whale ones your favorite? Whale, yell at me, why don't you? I'm not even giving a reaction for that one. I wouldn't be cod dead wearing that. Oh my gosh. I think this is the new stream meta, as everybody just harasses me with puns that are related to whatever I'm drawing. Is this just what's happening now? That's fine, I guess. You just like whales? Whale, they're just easy to come up with. Yeah, all you gotta do is just slap whale in for where well goes. Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? All of these tentacles are facing the same way, and it's bothering me. So let's alternate. Have a little variety. Let's do this one this way, and do this one this way. I think 2 or 3 of them in a row is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the jellyfish have 8 in SpongeBob. DJs aren't allowed to work at fish markets because they're always dropping the base. Yeah, I will make jellyfish transparent. Rest assured. That'll be my favorite part. I like a transparent effect, or glass, or anything kind of cool like that. Jelly. Anything where you can do something really simple with the coloring that makes it look really cool. It's fun to do. You know, we're just gonna leave 6 for King Jellyfish. It's not that important. Most of yours are popular puns. Well, now you suggested it, we can't not. We're going to color in the spot. Well, the spots would be semi-see-through as well. Though what I think I'll do with the line art is erase where lines touch on the parts that are going to be transparent. And then I'll color the line art to reflect that as well. I think that'll work. Get the idea across. I'm falling off the edge of the camera again. Why do I keep doing this, man? I'll never learn. Okay. Are we centered? There we go. I almost broke the illusion. If you guys didn't know, I'm on the floor. My desk setup is like a floor desk. So over this way is my dresser. I almost shattered the illusion of my home office, which I just did by telling you about it, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like I'm sitting at a desk. I mean, there is a window behind me, but it's not at the level you'd think. It's a floor-to-ceiling window. I love my little floor desk. We really need to turn this car around. Let's see. Most of your popular puns. Don't you mean fish parent? None of these puns are good. You're in good company. None of the puns are good. I'm cracking a smile. But they're not good. There's no such thing as a good pun. propaganda from Big Pun. Wasn't that the name of a rapper? Big Pun. You little liar. Those two dots are too close together. Yeah, I think so. The like highlight and the... Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's forming a tangent here. Good call. There we go. Good call, good eye. I think that works. And then once I get the color in, it's going to be a lot clearer. It's a little messy without the color, but I think that works. Let's get this SpongeBob flower done. No shark thing is a good pun. Floundering. I am floundering in the sea of puns. And I just made one. Ugh. Awful. I don't feel good about it. I'm feeling seasick about it. It's getting worse. Mine are better than all your guys' puns, just saying. And I don't even like puns. This is the stream where we just bully each other. With puns. I'm just beating you guys to the punch. Gotcha. Feeling salty about our puns. Yeah, a little sea salty. Oh my goodness. Speaking of water and salt and things of this nature, when my friend came to visit over the last couple days, we went to the Lake Michigan here, and the water was freezing. I was very disappointed because only a couple weeks ago I went, and the water was absolutely perfect. So I thought, well, we've only had really hot days since then, so like it makes sense that the lake water would be warmer, and it was freezing cold. So I don't know what happened there, but summer's officially over. It's over. We couldn't get more than like ankle deep, and we were like, okay, this isn't happening. There were some crazy people in there, but it was like borderline polar plunge temperature. And it's like, is this lake really only swimmable for like 2 weeks out of the entire year? It's a joke. So we just sat on the beach instead of doing anything in the water. You're really tired of us and your terrible, horrible puns. We need to do puns every week now. Trawling through the puns at this point. Listen, you're boosting my engagement, so keep it up. I'm the one laughing all the way to the bank, and by bank I mean more comments on my live streams because I do not make money on these. So I don't make a dime. You're just harassing me for sport. I'm reporting you all to YouTube. I'm getting harassed for the fun of it. For the love of the game. I see. I'm falling off the camera again, but you know what? You guys don't deserve my face centered in the frame of the tiny webcam that's barely visible on screen. For all the puns. This is what you get. You get half of my face leaning off the side of the circle. It's what you deserve. Expect me to send you fishy puns on your shell phone after this? You used to call me on my shell phone. Ain't that when you need my blub? We need to go back to school. If you have to put the explanation for your pun in parentheses, just keep it to yourself. You're getting banned. You're getting banned. Our girlie is so locked in. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head now. You used to call me on my shell phone. I know when that hotline bling. There we go. You gonna seaport us? Head to send again. A manta ray. Okay, that's next up as soon as I finish the inking on this, and then I'll sketch a manta ray, and then we'll come back and do a color pass on all this. So I'll need a break from this whole canvas because this is a lot going on. This is overwhelming amount of visual stuff happening here. But Birthday Girl gets first dibs on what I draw, so I might stay slightly later than normal by a few minutes because I want to. I'm gonna have to finish coloring this next week. By the time I finish inking this, it's gonna be time when I normally leave. Maybe I'll stay like a half hour later because I want to do this manta ray for the Birthday Girl. And I did eat a little bit before stream this time, so I'm not like gonna pass out. So though I was scheming on, I was talking to somebody who ordered samosas for dinner, and I got very jealous. And I'm like, man, I should schedule a delivery of samosas. And I was scheming on it, but I did not. I held strong. I have food at home. I do not need to be spending $35 on like 2 samosas and a thing of rice. It's a joke. After all the fees, tip, tax, I spent enough money on my friend coming out here. We spent money on food and drink. Enough's enough. I gotta be more fiscally responsible. Fiscally responsible fall. Thought this was America. Whatever happened to free speech? I'm the dictator of this stream. This is a dictatorship. Want to make a selfish shellfish joke, but no one is acting shellfish. Your art is pretty fishy to me. Had a little fish food. Really? Yeah, I had some fish food. Yep. I'm done. You guys are running on empty with the puns now. It's getting sad. Samosas are fire emoji. Absolutely there. Know what you mean? I'm the fish tater. Yeah, that's what I meant. The fish tater. All right, that's the game plan. I'm gonna finish inking this, which is an accomplishment in and of itself, and then I gotta draw a manta ray for the Birthday Girl. She gets what she wants. Does she like the kind of manta rays with the little spots on them? Any preferences? That's what I'm picturing in my mind, is like a polka dotty, cute one. I kind of like the undersides of them too when they look like a big ravioli. I think that's cute. Like that video of the slowed down kid crying where it's like, "Whoa," and it sounds like Patrick from SpongeBob. And it's the underside of a manta ray showing and it just looks like a big ravioli. Alyssa Mussolini. You know I'm not good at puns. I'm drowning over here. Very good. Really good. Aquaman is the least exciting part of this canvas to me, but he also takes up like the most space. I got brave and I thought I could do it. He looks alright. It could be worse. But he's trying to have a conversation with everybody else on the canvas. He's got something really serious to talk about. Circles and squares and triangles on the manta ray. Okay. You gotta remind me of that in a minute because I'm gonna forget. Here, I'll write it on a new layer so I don't forget. Circles, squares, triangles, That's really cute on Manta Ray. That's a really cute idea. I like that. She wants all the shapes. That's cute. It's a really cute idea. You never finish with your great humor. You all finished. Apparently you all wrapped up because I haven't seen anything funny in a minute. Several hours, actually, before the stream started. It's just the bullying stream. Y'all think you're so funny. Aquaman looks like he's teaching us about the ocean creatures. Yeah, he needs like a little pointer or something in his hand. No, he's having a chat. Fancy a chat. Do you guys want to get Tank out after the stream? Oh, you're making me hungry for takeout again. I'm getting bullied and I'm being made jealous of takeout food again. The harassment just doesn't stop. Who knew this was the secret to engagement, is just telling the audience to heckle me. This is what needed to happen all along. I'm going to eat my leftover pasta like a responsible adult. I'm not going to spend nearly $40 on food that I'll inhale in like 15 minutes. I won't do that. Not tonight. I'll do that another night. She's being cheeky. Why is she being cheeky? How do you keep getting XP? Listen, you have as much idea of how the XP stuff works as I do. I have no clue. I'm an old woman. I don't know how any of this stuff works with the crowns and the XP and the what. I have no clue. Though you should be allowed to like pelt. I should be allowed to pelt tomatoes at you with my mind. That's a feature I need YouTube to implement. I'll give a verbal command and it'll just cover the screen with a bunch of tomato emojis being pelted at you in the chat. That's a feature I want. I don't know about XP and all that, but YouTube, get on it. This is features that people need. You're whaley funny. I think I read that already. I'm excited to draw this manta ray, by the way. It's going to be really cute. I love the idea of the random shapes on it. Like confetti. Like a confetti manta. It's a party manta. Party. Ooh, I could do it like funfetti colors too. But I'm not in charge of what it looks like. The birthday girl is, so. It's whatever she likes. I think that'd be kind of cute. Like a white manta with funfetti sprinkle shape pattern things on it. I could do some squigglies and hearts and stars too. That might be kind of cute. Like a cake manta. Throw the tomatoes. Yeah, can I get some tomatoes in chat? I love on iMessage where you can do the screen effects where it floods the screen with an emoji. So I'll send a bunch of tomatoes and like a flurry of tomatoes to simulate pelting tomatoes. It's pretty good. All the other messaging apps need to get on that. I got some people to throw tomatoes at, I'll tell you what. Cake just came out and smells good. Confetti vibes, making her a funfetti octopus cake. Aw. That's gonna be so good. Love funfetti. Alright, we're getting there. Aquaman, I think, was the struggle sesh for me, so the rest of this is gonna come out pretty quickly for the line art. Maybe I'll make the line art blue in the background a light blue just to give it a little bit of color before I move on to the manta, the funfetti manta. That's gonna be so cute. It'll be a little later stream because birthday girl gets what she wants. Yeah, this will come together pretty easily. Marlin's a little bit harder to draw or trace, I guess, than Dory because he's got all the wrinkles and stuff going on. So I'll probably do him next. This guy's coming together pretty quickly, though. Yeah, it's just Marlin and Dory. All right. Making good progress on this. This is a lot of work I got done while getting viciously assaulted and harassed in my chat. I'm pretty proud of myself. Got a lot done. Is that a good enough line? No, I gotta redo that. Not smooth enough. That wasn't smooth enough either. I might have to break it into segments to make it like that and then like that. That's better. That actually wasn't bad on the first try. We're gonna leave that. And then squiggle this up here. Down here. Space out these segments on the body. Some scales. Some spikes. I did draw that manta the other week. I might use it as reference if I can find it really quickly. If I can't, then, you know, I'll just Google it. I want to make it real cute and squishy. I can see it in my mind's eye now. I'm like planning it in my head already. Colors are bright blue and like hot pink and yellow. Cute and yummy. Aww. Ever hate you for making Aquaman's lips wiggly like a worm? What would you like them to be? Here, I'll straighten it out. There. Is that better? Is that more to your liking? Now you can't see him because I gotta do this other line art, but I hope that helps. I unwigglied his bottom lip. So many silly screen effects in our chats. Enough with the tomatoes. Meows every cat's play beat. I feel like all the jokes just kept you flowing and drawing slay. Yeah, the harassment kept me going. So keep it going, guys. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do a cat stream, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of good cat puns in chat. And by good, I mean horrible. Right. Okay, Dory's nearly done here. And can fill this in with black. Fill this in with black. Fill this in with black. Ooh, not all that. We need just the little tippy top part filled in. I think there was too many holes in the drying brush. There, that's better. A couple lines on the tail fin. Onto Marlin. Nearly done with this. Cat puns you can do. I mean, there's nothing stopping you guys from moving on to cat puns. It's a little silly because it's all fish happening here. The only thing you could do is like catfish. But, I mean, nobody's stopping you. Except me when I ban you all for doing puns in my chat. I gotta make that tail fin a little thinner like that. There we go. It looks a little bit more proportionate. There we go. There are Gabby's Dollhouse fans over here, and I have a lot of the show memorized at this point. Why my face is doing this the whole stream? It's like whatever. I don't know what I look like. I can't perceive myself when I'm drawing. I'm in the zone. Whatever. If I'm leaning off the screen or slouched back, it's not my problem. It's your guys' problem. You have to look at it. Catfish is both. Yeah, catfish is a multi-function pun. Are you gonna ban us? Yeah, eventually. I'm just gonna drop the ban hammer on all of you. A cat named Fish. Yes, you do have a cat named Fish, and he's very cute. And he's shaped like a gumdrop when he sits. He's my favorite. That's my nephew. Though he's not the biggest cat you have anymore. That title has been taken from him. All right. We're going to do a pass of some kind of blue for the line color, and then we'll do some kind of blue for the background color. This is a lot of work that got done in a pretty short amount of time. Do some kind of oceanic color here. Maybe not this bright, but maybe something like this. Just because we had a bunch of fun. Oh, I think I know who to blame for the puns. You're getting banned. The ocean gets a little deeper at the bottom. I think that looks kind of cool. Maybe you lighten it up a little bit. Brighten. I think that looks pretty cool. What do we think? I'm going to add a blur just to smooth out the background. Make it a little gradient. It's a lot of work that oh, Aquaman. What happened to your arm, buddy? Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do surgery on Aquaman's arm. Awful lot. What happened to his arm? Why did I not draw it? There we go. All better. Oh, that's making a tangent. There we go. Better. Alright, I don't think I'm missing anything else major. For just line art and flat color, I think it works pretty well. Salsa is more round than fish. Yeah, extra chunky salsa. That's ice. Yeah, it is kind of icy, isn't it? Let's do maybe tint it. Color balance. Blue. Or, hold on. A little deeper. Ooh, that's a little more watery. It's a little more oceanic. What do we think? His arm being missing. Because it was just such a stupid little detail, I forgot. Alright, I will be posting this to Instagram after stream. I still have a backlog of stuff I need to post to that Instagram, but I'm working on it. I have been posting some stuff, and I will be posting stuff after stream that is drawn on each day's stream. Alright, so now moving on to confetti manta for the birthday girl. Ooh, let's do it on a square canvas. Or even better, Instagram is 4x3 now, so I gotta get used to that. So we'll do 11x8. The ratio's all, it's not square anymore on Instagram. It's a little annoying. Let's do a nice blue for the ocean. Something not too dark. And I'll pull up a picture of a manta. Manta cartoon. A nice ice pun. Oh, I thought you were saying the color was icy, and I was like, yeah, you're right, it is a little icy. I wonder who realizes who Stinger Flynn is when you post online. I'm not like other gills. I'm different. Very good. Manta, 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 manta. Ooh, I like this like swooping around flying manta pose. I think that's really cute, and it'll show off the confetti shapes. So I'll just draw it as a big round thing, and then big flippy flappy number 2, and then the little whatever these are called at the front, and then a little eyeball. An eyeball. We do this pose, and then the tail swooshing around like so. I think that makes for kind of a cute. It works for a circular composition again, but I think it works tall as well. Something like that. I kind of want to get a happy little smile in here too. Maybe I'll get rid of the little pinchy things. I don't know if we need them. What else do people do for their happy manta? No, I kind of like that. Make it squishy. Or, maybe a different angle. I'm not sold on this one. Let's try. I just want something that shows more of the top fin so we get all those shapes in. But I kind of want a more smiley pose. I think maybe something like, I want it real flappy and happy. A little bit of upturn on the flap closest to the viewer. And then I like people drawing the squish mouth like that. I think that's cute. Almost like a little kitty cat mouth, which I think my niece will like. Make it extra cute. And the body's a little elongated like that. With the flap like that. It's got little things that stick out at the back and then a nice long tail. So I want it to be mostly the top of the flaps. But keep it simple. I think that kind of works. I might make this mouth a little smaller and a little higher up. Like that. I think that's cute. Let's say other gills. People just looking at Stinger Flynn like, who is this weird jellyfish? Call this guy Pancake. That's a great name for a manta ray. Very appropriate. And he is kind of a cake manta as well. I think I saw art before somebody posted on Instagram ages ago when I was following more artists. Somebody did like a stack of manta rays as like a stack of pancakes, and it was really cute. And a little pat of butter on top. Really, really sweet. We definitely have to do a food animal hybrid stream. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think I'd really enjoy that. I love a cute food and a cute animal. Right up my alley. I'll pick cute foods and then pick difficult, not so cute foods like durian or something. Excuse me. All right. And we need all kinds of shapes, and we're going to make them all squishy shapes. So we'll start with a bunch of triangles and then fill in the gaps with squares and circles and maybe some hearts and squiggles too. Do another triangle up here. Do some circles. Maybe not as close to the eyes. Some circles. Yeah, the puns finally died down for now. You're recharging your puns for next stream, maybe. Ran out of puns at the manta. Give Pancake a... Aw, birthday hat. That's really cute. I'll make it a little bit askew, too, because I think that's cute. Like here. With a little pom-pom. I think it'd be cute to have the strap actually around the head, too. It's a little silly, but it's so cute. It's securely on his head. Aww. And then there's bubbles to fill up some of that negative space. Aww. Nice drawings. Thank you. I appreciate that. Those birthday thingies that go doo. A little party blower. Like one of these. These were the bane of my existence when I worked at Disney World briefly at Epcot. Because I worked there on New Year's Eve and they gave one of these noisemakers to every single person that came into the park when it was record attendance. Oh, we'll do squares. We'll do squares. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I have not forgotten the shapes. I was told squares, circles, and triangles, and we will get all of them. Yeah, imagine how much fun that was to have like 50,000 people going. Burr! Imagine how much fun that was for me. I definitely didn't hide in a utility closet for like 4 hours that night and just wait for the fireworks show. Nope, couldn't be me. Do some squares. And then I don't want to do any shapes on the tail because it's a little crowded visually, but this looks very confetti-ish to me. Do another little triangle here. Funfetti pancake. Oh, that is a funfetti pancake. I was gonna do eye highlights, but I kind of like the really simple dot eyes. What do we think? I'll do one that's got a highlight. Oh, the highlight's cute too. I'll let my sister and or birthday girl decide. Highlight or no highlight on the eyes. Either's gonna look cute. I'm gonna start outlining this little guy. I think I'll use the sketch render to keep it nice and soft and squishy. His full name is Funfettier Pancake. It's a good name. Yeah, I'll write that out in cursive at the bottom too. I'm gonna do all lowercase, like a funfetti. Like, I like the lowercase f for that. I think it's cute. And I'll send a version without text to my sister as well. The birthday manta ray. You like the birthday manta ray Bean does too? Good. Highlight? Okay. Highlight it is. Extra sparkle. A funfetti pancake? I thought you were doing like a fancy foreign name. Funfettier. But funfetti pancake it is. It's cute. Very cute. And he's gonna celebrate my niece's birthday with all the other ocean pals. Mr. Octopus Cake and everybody else. Possibly some fishy cookies. I don't know if that's happening or not, sorry. But if they are happening, fishy cookies. There's a fishy cat. He counts. You just misspelled it. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you were going for a fancier version of the name or not. Get some bubbles in. Aw, Funfetti is known to make giant birthday parties for the ocean creatures. He's constantly asking when it's somebody's birthday so he can do parties for everyone. I think that's cute. I'll make these little highlights white too so they won't look so crazy. And I'll make all these, I think, solid and then do different colors like they're sprinkles. Like pink and baby blue and yellow. And then the pancake can be like cream color maybe, like a cake color, and then the bottom part can be white. I think that'll work well. Like just barely off-white, creamy cake color. I think that'll be really cute. Do a square here. Triangle up here. I feel like I need to even these out a little bit. It's kind of a rounded square, but I think it works. They don't have to be totally even. He's just constantly ready to party. Party. We just made an ocean OC. Here I was saying, I don't make OC. Well, you did all the thinking on, you know, the party hat and the party blower and what he does. See, I'm not good at coming up with characters. I just draw. You've got the mastermind for character creation. He'll join the pantheon of stream characters along with Salami. He'll throw a birthday party for Salami at some point. Salami is not an ocean dweller, but could be. I mean, Slug could be on the bank of a shore of something, you know. And then this line I'm not going to outline because I'll just do that with color. Squishy mouth. A little sparkle in the eyes with the highlight. And we'll just copy and paste that eye over on the other side. So it's identical. Merge down. You have to go, but hope you all have a funfetti night. Thank you. That was a cute pun. I'll allow it. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you had fun. Salami can do whatever. Salami is unstoppable. Yeah, that's true. Salami can sustain itself in any environment. Sustain itself, not sustain. Can thrive in any environment. There we go. I wonder what Salami's birthday party would look like. What's Salami's favorite type of cake? That's what we can ponder. Alright. Gonna do a layer of color underneath. We'll set this to reference to make filling in the color easy peasy. I'll just do a random color to start and then change it. There we go. Then we'll do, on a new layer, we'll do the hat colors. We will change this as well. Oops, continue filling. And these little party horn colors. And on a new layer, the other stripes. And then this, the puff. Salami is invincible. Salami is life. Salami is love. Breathe underwater? No problem. Exactly. You get it. Then we'll do... This blue is looking a little drab. Let's make it bright. It looked bright at first, but when I put that bright purple on, it made it look really... Let's bring this water to life a little bit. Maybe do a nice stripe of something something. We'll do... Just get some other watery colors in. Maybe some more like this. Maybe a little bit more aqua. And blend it all in and mix it up. I love smudging with this brush. It's fun. It's very satisfying. Something about a square brush really adds a little magic. There we go. Beautiful. Birthday cake, of course. Oh, Salami's favorite cake, birthday cake. What was I gonna do? Clipping mask. That's right. I lost my train of thought for a second. You can tell my brain's winding down. This is where my brain normally shuts down for stream. We're getting close. But I have to finish. Birthday girls. Birthday manta. And this came together pretty quick, actually. To be honest. I'm killing it. And I'll make Funfetti Pancake its own post on Instagram as well. As soon as I get off stream. Ooh, I don't want to fix this line right here. This is bugging me. Just clean that up a smidge. There we go. Alright. And then on a layer, I guess on this layer is fine. We'll do white for the highlights, and then more of a baby blue for the eye color. Alpha lock this, and we'll make this more of a creamy off-white funfetti cakey color, like so. Maybe make it a little bit darker at the bottom so you can see the contrast against the white. Like, maybe like that. Almost pancake colored. We're gonna soften it up though. That looks kind of cakey. Looks vanilla cakey to me. This line is not as smooth as it should be, so let's fix that really quick. Smooth it out a smidge. I mean, it looks okay from a distance, which is what really matters, but I want to make sure it looks good. Pancake should 100% be a mascot for pizzeria or party place. Yeah. Another animal hybrid stream, because I will have some animal hybrids I may want to be drawn. Maybe we'll do that next week. It's been a little minute since I did an animal hybrid stream. It's been long enough. Maybe we'll do that next week. And then the colors for the party hat. Let's do a pink. That we'll use that for some of the confetti colors. Let's do a pink and maybe... Well, we'll do pink on this too. And then blue would blend in too much with the water, so maybe we'll do like a bright yellow. Like a strawberry banana thing. Maybe a brighter yellow like that. And then we'll do alpha lock. Let's do some of these shapes pink. Pink, pink, pink. Don't want them touching the sides. Okay, that's enough pink. And then we'll do baby blue for some of the shapes. And we'll do okay. Then I don't think any of these will be touching each other. And then we'll do like an orangey yellow, just so you can see it. Look at how cute. What an angel. And then we'll get bright white. And we'll do this for the bubbles, so they look more like bubbles. Then last but not least, we'll do like a nice soft color for the outside of... No, I kind of like it with the blue because it stands out. I'm kind of digging it the way it is. What do we think? Let me put it front and center on the screen. Let me make sure it's visible. Funfetti pancake, and we'll write the name in the bottom corner as well. We'll do that on a new layer. We'll do it with white. I think that'll look pretty. Funfetti. That's a fun word to write in cursive. Funfetti. And a cute word in general. Pan. Make that N a little bigger. Pan. Cake. That C is not the cutest, but it's okay. We'll fix it. Beautiful. And there's our new friend and stream OC, Ocean OC, friend of Salami, friend of the stream. Yes, of course. Funfetti Pancake's name is on the canvas. So what do we think of Funfetti Pancake? I think Funfetti turned out adorable. You have 200 XP, you're getting confused of how I got it. I don't know either, but congrats. Congrats on the XP. And it's good timing because my voice is just now getting hoarse. And I am getting hungry again, so... This is good timing. Everybody say happy birthday to the cutest, smartest, funniest girl in the whole world, who's having her ocean party tomorrow. I'll be sending these as well to Instagram and to my sister. It's been a fun stream. Thanks everybody for harassing me with puns. He's perfect. Thank you. I hope Bean likes him too. I will see you all next week for probably an animal hybrid stream, and there'll be plenty of opportunities for puns. And loves the name. Oh, I'm so glad. I'll see you all next week. And happy birthday, Bean. Bye, everybody.